Okie dokie. So, let's see. To add the drop shadows like this, I use Photoshop, and I got a free version of that on my navigation page up here, and then resources. Down here, Birdie Sources Photoshop, and that'll take you to where you can download this right here. Once you've downloaded it, you'll have to extract it, and then it'll do a folder like this one, and you'll go all the way down to the application and just open it that way. I've already got it open in the background, and I've got a sim up. You have to cut the sim out of the background in order to put the drop shadow just on them. So the first thing you want to do is unlock the layer over here. And then you want to use this tool, which is the quick selection tool. And you can just drag that over the sim. You want to make sure that everything that you want is selected. And if there's things that you don't want, like these little hairs up here, you can hold down your Alt button and drag over that. And it'll snap to it. It's best to do this with really contrasting colors, which is why I'm using this bright green background that hurts my eyes. Okay, so once you've got it all selected and deselected, you want to go up here to select, and then down to inverse, and then hit delete, and that'll take the background out. But you see we still have some green around in here. When we add our drop shadow, that's going to look really weird. So go back up to select, deselect, and come down here to your eraser tool. I like to use the magic eraser because it takes it out faster. And then you zoom in, by holding Alt and using your scrolly wheel. Okay, and then you want to come and hit the greens, get them out of here. And I'm not going to be too picky here because I'm just showing you what to do. But if this were like an edit I was trying to do, obviously I would, want it to be cleaner. And then if you don't want to take the time to do all that, you can just use the regular eraser tool to drag it over stuff. Another helpful hint is this tool right here that looks like a band-aid. It's called the Spot Healing Brush. You can use that to get rid of things like this. Well, it didn't work in my favor that time, did it? And like, I want her glasses to go under her hair. See? Pretty nifty. Photoshop is awesome. Okay, so I'm going to do a new layer, which is this little button down here, and I'm going to drag it under the sim. And I'm just going to use my paint bucket and put a background on there. Then I'm going to come back up and select the sim layer and double click on it. And then at the bottom of this list, you'll see drop shadow. Bam. So you click on drop shadow and you can change the angle that the shadow is at. You can change the distance that the shadow goes. You can change the spread of the shadow. So like, that's kind of just how solid the shadow is. You can change the size of the shadow. Oh, look at that. I've never messed with that before. Interesting. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, it's not really that complicated. Let me know if you have any questions, if you have any trouble downloading it or anything like that. I'll be happy to help you.